Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And yeah, good news, we'll be streaming again on Wednesday in 2 days' time, about this time, maybe an hour before in terms of when this video gets released. And we will, I guess, be hoping to finish hex sales, but depends on the number of wine clicks Simon achieves, etc. So that's coming up there. And on Patreon, you've got our fantastic, well, Riff Clowns Interactions, which is a brilliant set of puzzles, all line Sudoku, like the one I'm doing today, on our apps, of course. There's line Sudoku and various others. Do refresh that line Sudoku app so that Puzzle 54, Agamemnon by Codec, has the right rules, please. And of course, there's all our other apps on the links under the video, along with Sven SUDOKU PAD and our merch. But the first link is to this puzzle Glyph, which was recommended to us recently. I've forgotten by whom, but they didn't give me an idea of difficulty. However, this is by Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards, who've done a number of puzzles. They're quite mathematically minded people. It's a constructing pair, and they often use Entropic and what's the other type of line? Well, the other one. How am I forgetting that? I don't know. Anyway, this one does use Entropic Lines. So we will look at the rule. Well, let's look at the rules now. I've kind of covered the other stuff. So normal Sudoku rules apply. We're going to put 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. The Renban lines, so the pink or purple Renban lines, contain a set of digits in some order. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. A set of consecutive digits in some order. So we could put 5, 7, 6 along this one, perhaps. Entropic lines. On a peach entropic line, every set of digits contains every set of 3 digits. I'm very bad at reading today suddenly. Every set of 3 digits contains 1 low digit from 1, 2, 3, 1 middle digit from 4, 5, 6, and 1 high digit from 7, 8, 9. I've remembered the alternative that slices the number pad differently, and that's modular lines. But these are entropic lines, and what I'm really going to have to focus on is that that's what I'm thinking about when I solve the puzzle. So that's all we get. We get 4 given digits in a very symmetrical setup of the even digits. In fact, all the lines are symmetrical. Intriguing. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards are always good value, and we will see how it goes this time. Give it a try on the first link under the video. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. As I say, no idea how long this should take. But then that often is quite irrelevant to how long it does take me. Okay, so we've got boxes almost full of Renban lines. Okay, I think I can tell something about this line. This digit. Which is that it's not, I was going to say that it's not 2, 5, or 8. That is not interesting in this puzzle, because that is not, we're not doing modular lines. Come on, Mark. We're doing entropic lines. So I don't know, these could divide the numbers from 1 to 9 up in a variety of ways, leaving a gap of 1 cell. I don't think this will be 2, 5, or 8, actually. If you think about how these lines could divide down. I don't think it can be. And the same is true up here in the symmetrical box, but that's not probably where to start. Let's try this one instead. So this is an entropic line. So these 3 digits include 1 high, 1 middle, and 1 low. So the 2 Renbans, the purple lines, they must contain, since they can't be all 3 of one polarity, high, middle, or low, they must bridge polarities. So one bridges from low to middle, and one bridges from middle to high. So the one that bridges from middle to high could be here, could be there, uses 6 and 7. The one that bridges from low to middle uses 3 and 4. Oh, we can't, again, actually, we can't put 2, 5, and 8 in these. Oh, we can't put 2 and 8 in these cells. Not sure about 5. No, we can't put 2 here. Because then we couldn't put 1 in these cells, and 1 would have to appear on one of these lines, and it would obviously have to appear with a 2. Does that work for 3 as well? We can't put 3 on this line. Yeah, it does, because then you couldn't put 2 and 1 on it, and wherever they appeared here, they'd have to be with 3. So 1 is the low digit on this line. By exactly the same logic in reverse, 9 is the high digit. And now 8 can't be on the line, so 8 is on one of these. One of them is 876. 2 can't be on this line, so one of these is 234, and 5 is the other digit here. So this is a 159 set. It's going to work exactly the same in box 9. 2 can't be in those, obviously, now, and that says it can't be in those. So this is the 234 Renban, and this is the 678 one. We can do exactly the same down here, although it's the other way around. 8 says this is 876, and this must be 234. Okay, interesting. Now, this Renban doesn't have 2, 3, 4, or 8 on it. It can't have 1 or 9 on it, because you couldn't complete it. So it uses digits from 5, 6, or 7, definitely including 6. And these cells are from 1, 5, 7, and 9. So I can do a similar thing here, because we've got a beautiful symmetry going on, unsurprisingly. These must include a 4 and either 3 or 5. And then down here we've got either 3 or 5 and definitely 1 and 9. And now, since 1 and 9 are on Renbans, 2 and 8 are also on 3 or 2 cell Renbans. So that can't be 1, 2, 8 or 9. It also can't be 3 or 4. That is 5, 6 or 7. Over this side, where is it? What's the equivalent? That is the equivalent digit. Again, 1 and 9 must be in those cells. So 2 and 8 must be on the Renbans. 6 and 7 see those in their triples. So that's 3, 4 or 5. But we don't quite know which set, high, middle, in this case middle or high, in this case low or middle we're looking at. What about the top row? This can't be a 2, 3 pair and it can't use 4, but it could still be 1, 2. This can't be 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's quite interesting. So, this can't be 1, 2, 3 because of that cell. And it doesn't use 4. So, it's from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it can't be 6, 7, 8 specifically because of that cell. So this is either 5, 6, 7 or 7, 8, 9. Now, what did we learn from these? This is, this digit, 6, 7, 8, looking at that. That is the extreme digit, 5 or 9. This, I want to say, is 7, but I don't know that. If that's a 5, this is a 6, 7 pair. Okay, then they go 6, 7. If that's a 9, this is an 8, 7 pair. So I can say this is a 7 in the corner. Wow, this is odd. Now there's a 159 triple. That can't be 5, but I still don't know its polarity quite. Now, if this was 5, 6, 7, that would be 8, 9. This would be 1, 2, 3, and that would be 4. If this was 9, 8, 7, well, annoyingly, we've got a bit of freedom on the others. Okay, so I can't finish that. Have I got a quadruple? A quintuple, actually. I think I have. Because you can't put a high digit on this Renban. And the reason for that is because if you put one of 5, 6, 8 or 9 on here, then that one digit, let's say it was there, would form a quintuple with those. And then the other digit would have to be from 1, 2, 3, and that doesn't form the Renban set. So we've got to put 2 low digits on here from 1, 2, 3. Because of that, they have to include the 1. So that's 1 and 2, and this is a 3, only in the corner of its box, sadly. This is now not a 1. We've got a 5, 9 pair in the row. We've got a 6, 8 pair in the row, and I might be able to replicate all of that in the bottom row. Let's see. So starting over here, this Renban can't be 7, 8, 9. I'm going to just do all the same logic, I hope, again in reverse. So it can't be 7, 8, 9 because it would break that cell. So it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and must include 3. Then it's not 2, 3, 4 because of that cell. So it's either 1, 3, 5 or, sorry, it's either 1, 2, 3 or 3, 4, 5. This cell, which can't be 2, 3 or 4, is the extreme digit, 1 or 5. This one is the 3, and that is 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the corner. And this is the other digit that makes up the triple, either a 2 or a 4. And we've got a 1, 5, 9 triple, so that's not a 5. And now this Renban can't have a low digit on it, because that would be the last available low digit from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got 2 high digits. They definitely must include 9. It's a 9, 8 pair. That's a 7. And I think I've replicated all the logic. There we go. Okay, good. Now, what next? Haven't really used the peach lines at all, apart from giving me this 159 set. So it's probably time. Yes, in this column, we've got, clearly that must be a set of low, middle, and high, and so must that. That's going to leave 1 each of all of those digits for this group. So here there is low, middle, and high again. The low, I'm again looking at the entropy sets. I must get away from that. The low can't be 1, which is in a triple there, or 3. So the low digit in this group is 2. The middle digit can't be 5. So it's 4 or 6. And the high digit can't be 9 because of that group. So it's 8 or 7. I don't quite know what to make of that. This is interesting in the central box. I haven't really thought about these, but I think the middle cell has to be 1, 5 or 9. Whichever groups of 4 these are, they either include 1 to 4 or 9 to 6. And then what remains is either 5 to 9 and one of the extreme digits must get left over, or 5 to 1 and one of the extreme digits must get left over. So that is 1, 5 or 9 in the end. Oh, 6 and 8 are a pair here and here. So 6 and 8 both appear here. And this, just like on the other side, I didn't really figure it out on this side, but just like on that side, because we've got an entropy set there and an entropy set there, we're left with an entropy set here. So we've got the middle and the high digit. They are 6 and 8. The low digit is not 1, so it's 2 or 3. And these are from the other digits, 2 or 3, plus 4 plus 7. Oh yes, that's 7 has taken 7 out of these cells. That 3 has taken 3 out of these cells. I just didn't notice that going on before. Now, anything ruled out of these? I don't think so. 1, 5, 9, 6, 8, 7. This is 2, 3, or 4 by sort of Sudoku. Now, I must be able to replicate that here. So, why couldn't I get Oh, I didn't see the 2-4 pair. So 2 and 4 are in these cells. That's the low and the middle digit. The high one is not 9. It's either 7 or 8. And then this, why can I work it? Okay, it's not 1, 5 or 9. It's not 3 or 2 or 4. It's 6, 7 or 8. Okay, so that is an equivalent of that pencil marking. Now, 2, 4 and 5. Right, we need a middle digit for this group, and that is 6. We need a low digit, and it's not 1 and it's not 2. So the low digit is 3. Sorry, this is probably very obvious. Just as it was over here, where 4 and 7 are definites. So these are from 3, 6, 7 and 8. I'm not doing this very cleverly now. Probably wasn't before, but anyway. Okay, here we need a low digit in that group of cells, and that is 3 because it's not 1 or 2. Oh, that's relatively simple. So that becomes a 4, and this doesn't. And this is a Renban with a 2 or a 3 on it. And wherever 1, yeah, this can't be 3, 4, 5. So wherever 1 is on a Renban, it's with 2. I think it's got to be there now. So that is now 1 and a 2, 3 pair. This is now a 6, 8 pair. 6 or 8. This can't, oh, it can be 9. It can't be 1. Oh, okay, I don't know how that works. But we've got a 3 on here now. That 4 is looking across at this. So that's 2. Now, the low digit we know is 3. So there is no 1 there. And the only 1 in this row seems to have to be here now. The middle digit is 5 or 6. Ah, that's interesting. That means this can't be a 5, 6 line, because then all the middle digits would be ruled out of this 3 trio. So that's 8, 9. And that's going to sort out quite a bit of stuff. 8, that's a 5. Right, now, here we have 3 and 5, and either 6 or 7. Now, I know where the 5 goes. Oh, this is something I just haven't looked at all. Because it's every 3 digits on the entropy lines, then every third cell is the same from the same entropic set, the same polarity. So, because 1 and 5 need a high digit to go with them, it's 9 there, and it's either 8 or 7 here. Because, sorry, I don't know what went wrong there. There we go. It's either 8 or 7 here. That becomes a 3, 6 pair, but even better than that, because 5 and the high digit need a low digit with them there, they need a low digit with them here as well. So this is all actually done. Excellent. Same. Oh, well, I haven't got those digits. So maybe that only happens when I get what these are. Anyway, my pencil marking here is terrible. What I'm trying to say is these are from 3, 5, 6, and 7. And the 4 is the middly digit. So those two can't be middly. That is now a 3, 7 pair. And this, well, that makes this a 6. And this one a 5. This one is going to be the same polarity as that. That's good. That tells me this can't be a 3 here, because we haven't got another digit of the same lowness to put in there. So that's 7. That's 3. This is high. This is low, and it can't be 3 or 2. I think we're going to get to finish off now. That 1 makes this a 5. The Renban makes this a 4. There are probably multiple ways of finishing this off, but I will just be doing the Sudoku way as far as possible, and you can laugh at me for missing the easy entropy fixes from here on, I imagine, and I don't mind that. Although, okay, let's use the alternation. This is low, 2 or 3, since I got that 1. Therefore, this is now a 4-7 pair. This is low. 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to have to do these lines, aren't I? They were doable on the other side, so I should be able to work it out. This can't have a 1 in it. So that must be a 9, because there's no way of getting a 3 on the line. So it's a 9 and an 8-7 pair. This is 6. This is 1. This is 2. I imagine the 7-8 pair are resolved in some way that I can't see, but that doesn't matter too much. This is 6, 8, 9. Now, what can that be? That's the same polarity as that. Oh, okay. Don't know how to deal with that yet. 7, 8, or 9 here. That's high, the same as that. This has to be low, the same as the 3. Not difficult for it at the moment. 7, 5, 6, 8. We need a 9. I don't know what to do with that. Right, let's alternate along here. This is middly, 5 or 4. These include the high digit, 7, and the low digit, 3. So that's a pair, and that fixes this as 4, that as 3. This is now not 3. 3, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8. These are from 1, 2, 4. That's not a 4, that's a 5. This can't be 4 by entropy, so that's the 4 in the box. Oh, that's interesting. Can this not be 9? Ah, yes, now I've got this 9 and 5. I can entropy up the line, 7, 4 there, and this one has to be high. So that's not 6, and that is 6. And still a few bits and bobs to go. That's not 7, and that's not 8. That's not 2. We've got an 8, 9 pair in this column. So these are from 1, 2, 3, and 6. Right, so the 2 on this line can't include 6. And the reason I say that is because I don't think 3, 4, 5, 6 is a valid Renban in this box, because it wouldn't leave a set of digits that could go on that one. So this is a low one that definitely includes 2, 3, and 4. The 4 must go there. Not sure what this digit is yet, but this is the low Renban. So this is the high Renban that includes 6, 7, and 8. So that is a 6. 7 and 8 can't both go there or they'd break that. So this is one of them, and it must be 8 based on that. So 7 is up here. That is now an 8. That sorts out the triple in that box. That's become a 3 by Sudoku, which is tidying up plenty. This has become a 5 by Sudoku. These are sorted out, 6 and 5. Now I think we can probably finish off by Sudoku. 7, 9 there. This must be, it can't be 5 anymore, so that's 1 or 3. That's 2. This is 9. That's 1. This central digit is a 5, following Simon's theory of beautifully constructed symmetrical Sudokus, which often end up with a 5 in the middle, just by their nature, which I find quite amusing, but it really does happen a lot, and I don't think it's an accident. 7, 3, 8, 7, 8 and 9. Let's start with that. 9, 8, and do this one, and there we go. 9 and 7 finish the puzzle. And that's just 21 minutes in the end. Very neat puzzle by Full Deck and missing a few cards. Glyph is a great word, just because Y, certainly in British English, Y doesn't count as a vowel, although it's clearly being used as a vowel in that word. And I think there's some minimally pangrammatic sentence, cum fjord glyphs vexed quiz, which introduced me to the word glyph, I think, originally. Anyway, there we go. That is Glyph by Full Deck and missing a few cards. Lovely puzzle, most enjoyable. Thanks to the recommender, who might have been Sudoku, or who might not have been Sudoku. I'm not sure, but thank you. And thank you to Neil and Eliza as well. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.